Architecture at its core is the art of shaping space. It's about creating structures that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing. Architects rely on point, line, plane, and volume. These elements are the building blocks of design. Understanding them is key to appreciating architectural creations. They interact and influence each other. This interplay gives rise to the diversity in architecture. From skyscrapers to homes, these elements shape our experiences. In the vastness of space, a point stands out as a singular entity. It is the most basic element of design, representing a position in space with no dimension. Don't underestimate its simplicity, though. In architecture, a point holds significant symbolic and functional power. Imagine a tall spire piercing the sky. That pointed tip reaching towards the heavens acts as a visual anchor, drawing the eye upwards. It becomes a symbol of aspiration, of reaching for something beyond the mundane. This concept can be seen in countless examples, from the pyramids of ancient Egypt to the Gothic cathedrals of Europe. Points aren't just about symbolism. They can also serve practical purposes. Consider a skylight, for instance. That strategically placed point in the ceiling allows natural light to flood the interior, transforming the ambience of a space. The Oculus in New York City is another striking example, where a point in the ceiling becomes a source of light and a focal point for the entire structure. If a point marks a position, a line charts a course. In architecture, lines define space, create order, and guide movement. They come in various forms, each with unique characteristics. Straight lines evoke stability and strength. Curved lines introduce fluidity and grace. Diagonal lines inject dynamism and movement. Lines are the threads that weave the fabric of architecture. Planes shaping space and defining boundaries. While lines exist in one dimension, planes expand into two. They are formed by the extension of a line in a direction other than its own length. In essence, a plane is a flat, two-dimensional surface. In architecture, planes are the building blocks of walls, floors, ceilings, and facades. Walls, for instance, are essentially vertical planes that enclose space, providing shelter and privacy. Floors, the horizontal planes we walk on, define the base of a structure and dictate the flow of movement within. Ceilings, the planes above, create a sense of enclosure and often feature decorative elements. Facades, the exterior faces of buildings, are perhaps the most expressive use of planes in architecture. They act as a canvas for architects to showcase their creativity, using different materials, textures, and patterns to create visual interest. From the intricate carvings on Gothic cathedrals to the sleek glass facades of modern skyscrapers, facades shape our perception of a building and its relationship to the surrounding environment. Volume, the realm of experience. When planes come together to enclose space, they give birth to volume. Volume is the three-dimensional manifestation of architectural design. It's the result of the interplay between point, line, and plane. Think of a simple house. The walls, floor, and roof create the volume of the living space. This is where life unfolds and memories are made. From grand cathedrals to cozy corners, volume makes architecture inhabitable. The manipulation of volume is key in architectural design. Conclusion: the symphony of elements. From the pinpoint precision of a spire to the expansive volume of a stadium, the fundamental elements of design work in harmony to create the diverse and captivating world of architecture. Understanding these elements and how they interact allows us to appreciate the thought, creativity, and technical skill that goes into shaping our built environment. Points, lines, planes, and volumes are not merely abstract concepts. They are the tools with which architects translate their vision into reality. They are the building blocks of our cities, our homes, and all the spaces in between. By understanding their language, we can begin to decipher the stories that buildings tell and appreciate the profound impact they have on our lives.